the two-spirit people of North America, long before colonial borders were drawn. Long before queerness was demonized by imported religion, indigenous nations across North America already understood something profound. Not everyone fits neatly into male or female. Among these nations lived people whose spirits and roles flowed beyond the binary. Today, we call them two-spirit. But each nation had its own name, its own traditions, its own ceremonies of respect. For the Lakota, they were the winged individuals who often lived in women's roles and held sacred ceremonial duties. In Navajo culture, there is the one who is transformed, people who embodied both masculine and feminine, often serving as healers and mediators. The Ojibwe spoke of the Ogokwe, and the Zuni remember Wihwa, a 19th-century Lamana who lived as both man and woman, a respected artist, cultural leader, and even an ambassador to Washington, D.C. These people weren't tolerated, they were celebrated. They stood at the heart of their communities as healers, storytellers, artists, and visionaries. They were seen as bridges between men and women, the sacred and the ordinary, the human and the spirit world. But then came colonization. European settlers brought strict gender roles and new religions that condemned anything outside the binary. Two-spirit people were branded sinful, shamed, punished, erased. Ceremonies were outlawed. Languages were suppressed. Generations were cut off from this ancient understanding of identity. And yet, they endured. Stories survived. Traditions lived quietly, sometimes in secret, until they could emerge again. And today, the term two-spirit has been reclaimed as both an identity and a movement. It is survival, it is resistance, it is pride. Because queerness is not new, it is not Western, it is ancient, it is diverse. And for many indigenous cultures across this land, it has always been sacred.